Nebraska's trusted news source. This is Channel 8 Eyewitness News at 5.
Coming up tonight, a well-known Lincoln sports writer accused of sexually assaulting a child.
Also, Husker Fans Day. You bet. Get ready to kick it off. We're going to have a live report, but first,
if we stand divided about how to serve our students best, we're going to always be in trouble.
Big changes made to Nebraska's health education standards. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us.
A second draft of the state health education standards was released today.
The first draft brought a lot of controversy, some arguing the content was too extreme for young children. So what's changed? Channel 8's Yosef Nasser breaks it all down for us in our top story tonight. Yosef?
Good evening, Rod and Megan. I can tell you that the revised health standards have almost no mention of the concepts that were so polarizing to some. Things like gender identity and sexual orientation. The Department of Education says they're not ignoring the needs of LGBTQ students. They just feel those conversations are best had at a local level.
Across a lot of different topics. Our students are going to be starting school this fall, right? And we've had a lot of distractions relative to that. So I do see it as a reset.
After months of spirited discussion, the Nebraska Department of Education has released a second draft of their health education standards. Instead of schools teaching students about themes related to gender identities, NDE expects those conversations to happen on more of a case-by-case basis.
I do think it's going to be important that at a community level, they're able to have that conversation between schools and parents and the students themselves.
Notably absent from the second draft is much of any conversation about gender identity, which would have been introduced to students in the first grade in the original standards. In fact, the only mention of gender identity is in the 7th grade, where students will learn to recognize that biological sex and gender identity may or may not differ.
There is an important notion of making sure that every student can see themselves in these standards, and the importance of what we look at risk behaviors for our students from various surveys, making sure that students all can see that they fit into the conversations overall.
Governor Pete Ricketts, who is very critical of the first draft, made these comments in response to the changes, saying that the standards scrap many topics that Nebraskans found objectionable but, quote, need improvement, specifically mentioning the teaching of gender identity as something he disagrees with. Out Nebraska founder Abby Swatsworth says the organization is, quote, deeply disappointed with the changes made to the health standards and says the changes do not protect LGBTQ students.
If we stand divided about how to serve our students best, we're going to always be in trouble. Instead, we need to find those things that unite relative to serving our students best.
Rod and Megan, to be clear, this is just the second draft of the health standards. NDE will seek out feedback from the public before likely putting together a third draft. The earliest something would officially be voted on is in October or November, though there is no firm timeline.
Yosef Nasser with our top story tonight. Thank you, Yosef. So it brings us to our poll of the day. Do you agree with the changes made to the health education standards? Looks like about 44% saying yes, while 56% saying no. Head to our website, klkntv.com, to cast your vote. An unvaccinated Nebraska woman is speaking out from her hospital bed after getting COVID-19.
She hopes sharing her story will break down some of the hesitancy about getting the vaccine. Channel 8's Alexa Skaneski spoke to her and has the story. Alexa?
Yeah, that's right. The Syracuse woman you're about to meet originally said no to her COVID-19 vaccine several months ago. But now she wishes she could go back in time and get the shot like she was supposed to.
It was probably that moment thinking, I could have saved myself and my family so much by having gotten the immunization.
59-year-old Shelley Wachter was admitted into the hospital almost a week ago with COVID-19. Her symptoms came on strong and rather quickly, moving her into the intensive care unit at Bryan Health, where she remains. Shelley says she originally didn't want the shot because it was she believed it was too politicized, but her trip to the ICU has changed her mind, and she hopes her story will impact others.
I'm hoping that it will get people to start listening to the right people. I want the politics gone from it. This is a real health issue. It's not a political thing.
Shelley says she has to wait 3 months until she can get her COVID vaccine, but she will be getting it as soon as possible. For now, she's taking one day at a time. Her doctors say she has made progress and hopes she will be back to her normal routine in a few days or so, but wants to use this as an example with rising cases right now. Get the shot. They can't stress that enough. Rod, Megan?
All right, Alexa, thank you so much. One Beatrice mother is giving a word of caution to other parents tonight who take their kids to the playground.
She and her sons were out at the splash pad when 2-year-old Jamie ran after his brother's barefoot on the black ground of the playground.
I couldn't get him to calm down. He wouldn't stop crying. He wouldn't walk on his feet either.
Katie says Jamie's feet burned instantly when they touched this playground that you see here. She took him to the hospital and they bandaged him up. He has 2nd-degree burns. And while she says she made a mistake letting him be barefoot, she wants to tell parents to be alert and have your kids wear shoes.
It's a thing, parents just gotta be very careful when they take their kids. And how long their kids are playing. Their kids definitely should have something covering their feet.
Today, Jamie is mostly back to his old self, as you can see, and is healing very fast. He's back to playing and running around the house. We'll have much more on this story coming up tonight at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it's hard sometimes to remember when it gets this hot. Surfaces, playgrounds, cars, all that kind of stuff. It can really get heated up, right, John?
That's right. And that black pavement just soaks in the heat and just gets even hotter and hotter. I know yesterday or 2 days ago when I went out and measured our parking lot, just concrete, not black surface by any means, but a lighter shaded concrete. It was 123 degrees on the surface, so very warm for sure. This afternoon we saw warm temperatures around the area, middle to upper 90s. It's currently sitting at 94 degrees in Lincoln, 96 in Hebron, 96 degrees in Beatrice. We actually made it up to 97 degrees this afternoon, coming 1 degree shy of yesterday's high temperature. But the big story today, look at the dew point. Anything above about 67 or so, I refer to that as being muggly. This goes above and beyond muggly. This is just yuck. 79 degrees is the dew point right now in Lincoln. It's 79 in Aurora. Factor that in with the heat, with the temperature. We now have the highest heat index we've had in at least 2 years. 100. In fact, I'm going to go back and look at the records because I know we hit 108 back in August of 2019. We have surpassed that now with the heat index of 111 in Lincoln. There are some storms also flaring up across portions of the area. We'll talk about those and what we may expect from a storm standpoint. That's coming up in my Storm Alert Team forecast.
All right, thank you, John. A former Lincoln sports reporter was arrested on child sex assault charges.
It kicks off our crime news tonight. Brian Rosenthal faces 4 counts of first-degree sexual assault of a child. Officials say the child is between the ages of 12 to 16, and the assaults happened back in 2017 and 18. They say they confiscated several electronic devices from his home. Rosenthal worked for the Lincoln Journal-Star for years and then Huskers.com. He's back in court next month.
Well, quite an honor for the Lancaster County Sheriff's Office. Its interdiction team received a big award last night in Baltimore, and here it is. In 1 year, they seized more than 1,000 pounds of marijuana, made 91 arrests, and seized $2 million of fake credit cards. Let's talk sports now. The Nebraska football team begins its fall practice tomorrow in preparation for the 2021 season.
But before the hitting starts, the team is opening the doors to Memorial Stadium tonight for Fan Day. Our Mark Talley is live outside the stadium with the latest. Mark?
That's right, here at Memorial Stadium outside Gate 3. It's Husker Fan Day. You can see the crowd already lining up. Gates scheduled to open at 5:30. It's a hot one out here. They should be giving everybody a fan on Fan Day. That's how hot it is out here. But I'm here with a couple fans. Chris, who are you most excited to see today?
Logan Smothers.
All right, why is that?
Because he's pretty fast.
Yeah. Now, I know you play on the line. You excited to see some of the big guys here for the Huskers?
Yes.
What's your favorite memory about coming to a game or seeing a game?
I really don't know.
That's all right. That's all right. But you're excited to get some autographs, right?
Yes, I am.
All right, fantastic. Amber, after not having Fan Day last year, how nice is it just to be able to come out, spend some time, see some of the players and coaches, and just enjoy the atmosphere of Husker Nation?
It's great. We missed it, so it's great to be back.
When you think of kind of the COVID year and now we're trying to come out of it and have a relatively normal year, what's it mean to just see all these people and just be able to be here at Memorial Stadium?
Feels like home. It feels good just to be out again. So.
Fantastic. Easton, I got to ask you, man, I see the pin. You're ready to go. You've got it all scheduled out. Who are you going to first?
Adrian Martinez.
All right. Speaking of Martinez, always a lot of pressure on the quarterback out there. Any advice for him coming into this season?
Be better than Luke McCaffrey.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so you hear that live right here on Channel 8. Easton, what's your favorite part of coming to Memorial Stadium and watching the Huskers play?
Just out and about, not just on the TV. It's in person, not like on a screen.
All right, fantastic. So you hear it right here at Memorial Stadium. Fans are so excited to be back and enjoying all that is part of Big Red Nation. Guys, back to you. We'll have more coming up at 6.
All right, Mark, thank you for that live report. I enjoyed those answers.
Yeah, be better than Luke.
Yep. A very heartwarming story now for you tonight. A nonprofit organization is using horse riding therapy.
It's to help improve mental and physical health for all ages, something one writer is very grateful for.
Horses are so much more than animals to Emily Jekyll. For her, they mean freedom.
I can't leave my chair behind.
She gets to leave her chair behind when she rides. So, you know, if you walked into the arena and there are 3 riders and you see a wheelchair sitting there, you really don't know whose it is. And that's one of the coolest things about it.
Heartland Equine Therapeutic Riding Academy in Gretna offers a variety of programs adapted to people of all ages and all medical needs. Emily's mom, Amy, says each visit benefits her daughter mentally and physically.
It's a social time for her, which is wonderful.
With the help of staff members and volunteers, Emily improves her upper body strength and fine motor skills with every lesson.
My child did a great job with me.
She works hard and has for 7 years. She trains twice a week, leaving Hetra feeling
tired.
Probably one of my very favorite moments is when a participant dismounts and you'll see a horse and they take their head and they turn around and they look at that person like, oh, yeah, you did a good job today.
Edie Godden, CEO of Hetra, says there's a unique bond between horses and humans.
Horses are very intuitive and instinctual animals. They're very honest about their feedback to us.
Godden says anyone who visits Hetra will be able to see that powerful connection for themselves.
If you have the ability to come and see what we do here, I feel like your life will be changed.
Just like it's changed Emily's life, one ride at a time.
I can't ever imagine not doing horse therapy, right?
Well, you can tell what Emily gets out of this, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
Volunteers are always needed at Hetra, and one of the greatest gifts you can give them is your time.
No experience with horses is needed to volunteer. Still ahead on the news tonight, the death of a Texas firefighter in Mexico continues to spark questions.
That's right, his family is insisting that it was not an accident. More on that next.
Heartbreak and questions for the family of a Texas firefighter found dead while on vacation in Cancun.
There's a lot of mystery surrounding the death of the father of two. ABC's Morgan Norwood explains.
The family of veteran firefighter Elijah Snow demanding answers in his mysterious death in Mexico.
Her text message to me was, "I don't want to alarm you, but Elijah's missing."
The 35-year-old father of two was celebrating his 10-year wedding anniversary with his wife Jamie at the Royalton Chic Suites in Cancun. His body was reportedly found at another hotel. In an exclusive interview with ABC News, Snow's stepfather says the night Snow disappeared, he and his wife had drinks at the hotel bar. She eventually went back to the room and went to bed, but he stayed out and never returned. When she woke up in the middle of the night and realized he still wasn't back, she reported him missing to police.
Jamie noticed when she was getting into the police department, she saw a photocopy of Elijah's driver's license in one of the police officers' hands. That is where they told her that he'd been found, and what they told her was it was homicidal without suspects.
Mexican authorities have not said where specifically Snow's body was discovered, but said in a statement that he was found stuck in a bathroom window and that he died of mechanical asphyxia, likely due to the position he was trapped in, adding it's important to point out that no signs of violence were found at the scene.
It's just so out of character for him to try and get into a room. The only way he would do that is if he was in fear for his life and he knew that was his last resort to try to get through there.
And Snow's family is demanding the release of any surveillance footage of the evening leading up to Snow's death. They're also asking anyone with information to come forward. Morgan Norwood, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Now, your Storm Alert Team forecast with Chief Meteorologist John Dessauer.
A warm, a very muggly day. This is what I mean by muggly. The air temperatures today are in the 90s. It's the warmest day in Lincoln on this date in 9 years. We made it up to 97 degrees. 96 right now in Beatrice. It's 96 in Hebron. You can see it's a bit cooler off to the west. There is a front that is beginning to move through the area. North of that front, temperatures are beginning to cool. South of it, we're staying very warm, and it's staying very humid across the entire area. Dew points right now are in the upper 70s. Right around 79 degrees right now in Lincoln. But take a look at the actual heat index. It's 111 is what it feels like in Lincoln, 111 in Beatrice. I had to go back and look for Lincoln. The last time we had a 111 degree heat index was on June 19th of 2019. So just over 2 years it's been since we've seen heat indices this warm. Pretty incredible out there. 105 in Hastings, unofficially 113 right now is what it feels like in Friend. For the rest of this evening, it is going to remain warm. It's going to remain humid as well. 91 degrees at 8. 86 degrees by 10. We'll eventually drop off into the low 70s tomorrow morning. A couple degrees cooler than what we got down to this morning, where we dropped down to 74 degrees. We're also watching a few showers and thunderstorms trying to develop, one to the south of Schubert down towards Falls City. If you look closely, you'll see a little thin green line. This is the front that's actually trying to dive to the south right now through the area, not moving very quickly. Now, if you follow this all the way back to the west, you'll see another cluster of thunderstorms back north of Lexington right now, producing a lot of lightning. And any thunderstorms we see developing this evening will produce a lot of lightning and extremely heavy downpours if you get caught underneath one of these, and maybe some gusty winds. Taking a look at this colorful map, this is looking at the instability in the atmosphere. The reason we are so extremely, and I can't say extreme because that's what the color scale is suggesting, extremely unstable outside, is because the dew points are sitting in the upper 70s. We've just got a lot of juice out there and fuel for these thunderstorms to flare or to eat off of if we in fact begin to develop some. We may start to see some more thunderstorms developing off to the south as we head in through the evening hours. Here we go through 7 o'clock on Stormcast, and you can see just a scattering of thunderstorms, mainly from Beatrice over towards Hastings, out towards Kearney and Lexington will be the best chance for that. And the main threat from any thunderstorms this evening will be the potential for some heavy downpours, as well as maybe a gusty wind out of some of these thunderstorms. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. and 78 degrees, we're going to keep a chance for some scattered showers in the forecast for tomorrow afternoon. By noon, you can see Stormcast just flaring up a few across the area. I think most of us will remain dry through the day tomorrow. Temperatures should be cooler than what they are today. I'm forecasting highs in the upper 80s to right around 90 degrees in most locations. 89 for a high in Lincoln, 93 in Beatrice, 94 Hebron, so a little warmer to the south. Heat index indices tomorrow will be from the upper 90s through the lower 100s, and you can see that on the heat index forecast as we go through the day. By noon, it's feeling like it's in the 90s, lower 100s down towards Hebron. So definitely much more humid down to the south and feeling much warmer tomorrow afternoon than areas to the north, where the heat index up towards Columbus may only reach 90 degrees by afternoon. And even through evening, it's still going to feel pretty humid outside. Another cluster of thunderstorms possible tomorrow evening into tomorrow night. Still some question on the timing and location. Some models suggest this is more of an Iowa, northern Missouri issue. Some would bring it these storms driving just a little quicker off to the south and east, and we do have a slight risk for severe weather for the area. So the next 7 days look like this. Scattered showers and thunderstorms again early Saturday morning, 84 degrees, 85 degrees coming in Sunday afternoon with sunshine around, and temperatures remaining in the 80s for much of next week. Not nearly as humid either on Monday or Tuesday with highs in the mid 80s.
All right, thank you very much, John. And we have a quick programming note for you. The NBA's draft is back and in person this year, and it can all be seen right here on Channel 8 at 7 p.m.
So make sure to tune in afterwards, because we're going to have your local news, weather, and sports. You can count on it right after the NBA draft tonight.
A good day on Wall Street. The Dow gaining 154 points. NASDAQ up just 16. Here are your numbers. You're watching Channel 8, Nebraska's trusted news source. Kicked off today. It's celebrating its 150th anniversary. It was, of course, supposed to be last year, but was canceled due to COVID.
The fair runs through Saturday, August 7th. It's $5 to park and $3 to get into the fair. However, you can get free tickets at U-Stop, Super Saver, Westgate Bank, or Russ's. The fair is always a big event for 4-H and FFA members. And coming up at 6, a special event that was held today that you will not want to miss. All right, let's get a final check of the forecast. And
I don't know. Do we want to hear from John?
well, for people out at the fair today, both animals and humans,
they're feeling it.
Yeah.
Oh, were you just leaving, John?
At least I didn't want to hear from you. I was just walking off. Hey,
where's that hook, right?
Yeah, that's right. It is extremely humid outside. It feels very warm. With heat indices right now, 111 is what it feels like in Lincoln. And with that, we've also got a few isolated showers and thunderstorms that have developed down towards Falls City, also to the north of Lexington. We could see some in between there as well as we go through the rest of the evening. For the rest of this evening, 83 by 8, 84 by 10.
All right, thank you, John, and thank you all for joining us.
Stay tuned for World News Tonight with David Muir. He's up next, and we'll see you back here at 6.
With the Channel 8 Eyewitness News mobile app, you'll be the first to know. Get alerts about breaking news and weather, all in the palm of your hand.
When Grandma suggested cookies, Kyle wasn't expecting the new Nestle Toll House Chocolate Chip Cookie Blizzard. Soft-baked chocolate chip cookies and world-famous DQ saucer, all in one treat. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Closed captioning on Channel 8 Eyewitness News is brought to you by Christensen